far. Right now, the summary of all the tentative agreements are on our app. You can click the new TA icon on the homepage of the app. You can review and read all the summaries. When we reach the full tentative agreement, we will have made over 60 changes throughout the contract, all favorable for our members. This is a record number of changes. Most updates right now are non-economic, but some economic tentative agreements have been reached, including ending the 22-4 classification and making everybody regular package car drivers. We ended forced overtime on scheduled days off. We got Martin Luther King Day for the first time as a paid holiday. We have lots of details on the app now to read and review. Negotiations broke down at 4:15 a.m. on July 5th. And why did they break down? UPS said they had no more to give. And what does that mean? It meant that part-time wages, they weren't addressing, they weren't taking them serious. We forced UPS to make big moves. Since April, we've won major improvements. We've given zero concessions. We've got stronger 9.5 right protections. We've got AC in all new vehicles, which is historic. Vehicles also getting new heat exhaust shields to protect from excessive heat in the cargo compartments, and also proper ventilation. All package cars, until the AC is implemented, will be getting 2 fans. Inside conditions, we've got more ice machines, more water. And again, on the app, read through all the tentative agreement changes that we've achieved. During economics, UPS put more on the table for our full-timers. UPS lowballed our part-timers, trying to create a division between the full-time and the part-time, trying to leave huge portions of part-timers left out. We are not going to allow that to happen. As we've reported, part-time wage increases that UPS put on the table were offensive and embarrassing for them. Our committee rejected UPS's offer unanimously. Why? Too many of our workers were left behind. Too many of our members were left behind. If we accepted, thousands of part-timers would get zero or little wage increases. This is unacceptable. UPS can't give our part-timers crumbs. They've got to reward these folks. We have 100,000 part-timers making less than $20 per hour. And then they also have to reward the longtime part-timers who have been there for decades, not making what they should be making. And they have to make sure that our members get paid more than people coming off the street. So we're going to be addressing that if and when we get back to the table. We need longevity increases to reward the hard work. Remember, our members, most of you went to work, didn't get hazard pay, didn't get any extra money for working through the pandemic. That ends when we get this tentative agreement done. UPS doesn't want to pay up. They want to continue to reward Wall Street instead of rewarding the people that make them the success they are, and that is you that live on Main Street. We can't let them turn our jobs into gig labor. We don't need side hustles. What we need are better wages. This is why we have to fight together. Full-timers and part-timers have to support one another. We are all in this together, one way or the other. We need a rising tide to lift all the boats. We can't leave one person behind in these negotiations. Since July 5th, we have sent UPS a loud message. We've been doing practice picketing all over the country, and it's being very effective. We've got rallies going on in almost every single state, and we've been really preparing for a possible strike, making certain that our members understand what needs to happen if UPS chooses to strike themselves. But more importantly, we are showing UPS that 340,000 Teamsters are united. And UPS is scared. We're backing them into a corner. We need more money for all UPS Teamsters. We have the leverage and we have the power. UPS can't train enough managers to do what you all do every single day. They can't stand in the heat in the back of the trucks. They can't load package cars. They can't unload trailers. We will win this fight. We will force UPS to come back to the table, but we have to stay united. We have to keep fighting.